Hello, it is election day, Tuesday, the 5th of November. Cheers. "8:55 in the morning. I am done. I voted. Went early, even though I went early before the place opened. There was a line, and I knew there probably would be, but I timed it pretty good, so I wasn't in line too long. So pardon me, I'll be sniffling because I was out in the rain waiting to vote. Yes, I voted for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. It's really obvious. I'm a sane, thinking, caring adult. Does it make sense that anyone who cares, who is sane, who cares, would vote for Donald Trump? Can't buy that at all. Donald Trump is a disaster. And I watch as much as I can stomach. I watch his rallies. I watched the last few. He can't even complete a sentence. His brain is mush. It's pathetic that the general level of knowledge about mental health is so low that he can do this and people don't see what's going on, which is mental breakdown. Of course, he's had the personality disorder his entire life. So, I won't be on long today. I will not tolerate any hateful comments. They don't make any sense. And that was the thing. I talked to people in line. The camaraderie was high. Black, white, Hispanic in the line. Probably some Asian people eventually, but where I was at, it was black, white, Hispanic. And we were just like, it was like family. It's like we love each other. We care. We love our community. For us, this ain't no black and white shit. This is about community and the future. And that was the thing that was really cool to hear, is that we ain't doing this for us. We're doing this for our kids and for the kids' kids. We're doing this for the future. Very, very happy to have, I always vote, but this one feels significant and hoping for the best. God, it's just really dismaying to think that half the country would vote for Donald Trump. That just blows my mind. But we got a lot of hateful, foolish, and selfish people in this world. So that's the main thing I want to share. The other thing I want to share is I want to thank you folks for listening. I'm going to say it again. It seems like maybe finally some of you folks are really hearing what I do. Please continue to buy Inner Image and other older titles in my discography off of Bandcamp. Please continue. The music is something special. Let me see what people have said this morning, and then I'm going to share, even though the one thing at a time here. So, Destination 2, I don't know who that is, but they refer to me as Unc. They said, "Very well said, Unc. A real legend was lost about Quincy Jones." So, I will take this as a compliment, but it's also slightly backhanded. Nice work, Dereck. When I make a call to see my doctor and they put me on hold, this reminds me of one of the better ones. I hear you. Well, that would be a stream of revenue that would be good to me if I got it, but I'm not pursuing that. Having my music used for waiting rooms and shit. It would work. I know that. Ellie, good to hear from you. Yes, touch, such a mood it brings. Absolutely, absolutely. It is relaxing. Nice to hear from you, Trish. Yeah, she said she gets misty when she hears that Beatles song now and then. I relate. I sure do. So, um, because it's in such high, because it's in the news so heavily. I've gone ahead and downloaded and listened to the entire new Cure album. Not going to buy it, but I like it, and I can hear what Robert Smith was about in putting these songs together. Some people have said that they don't hear a single, which I think is interesting. Actually, I hear a single. I hear a hook on the song All I Ever Am. That could be, pardon me, I need to shave. That could be a single off of this new Cure album. But the other thing is that the first song on the album is the song called Alone, which is what they start the concert with, and it's the first thing that we heard from the new album. And I thought to myself, you know, I do stuff like this. Let me do a riff on it, not copy it, but let me do something. So I hope you can hear. I'm gonna play it in the background. But yesterday I made my own version of Alone, but not really. Okay, because like I say, the Cure is in my wheelhouse of my past. When I was doing post-punk new wave music, Cure were an influence. So check this out. And see, right away I went down instead of back up, like Robert does at the beginning. Yeah, I could do a whole album like The Cure. I just wanted to show myself. Now, see, I can do that shit. I sure can. Yeah, I could write a whole album like The Cure, but I don't want to. When I was in Digital Sex and we broke up and finally put the record out, for quite a while, close fans who watched me continue my development of my music would ask at times, why don't you do another Digital Sex? Why don't you write like that anymore? Well, the answer is because that moment has passed. That expression, that original inspiration from that music is gone. It's over. But I can do it, which has a little bit to do with why I'm feeling much more confident these days in sharing my confidence about my music, because I can do it. And is there anything down here? Actually, no. No new records out to show, because I worked yesterday on this piece of music. It's really simple, but in order to get it to sound like that, I couldn't do that. That's the other thing. People who don't know maybe think that because of technology that you can make tracks easy. Oh, I can get a loop here and a sample there and a beat, and I can make songs. Well, you can, but you can't like that. That is crafted. That took me a little bit of time. It's simple, but did you hear? I copped that Cure sound. Not fully, because as I listened closely to, oh man, they got some nice gear, some nice effects on those keyboard sounds and the layering. So yeah, I have mad respect for the Cure, and I just needed to do that. So that's what's on my mind this morning. Voting. Okay, the only other thing is, I thought I had it, and so I pulled it. Quincy Jones, Back on the Block. I said, I got that. I sure do. So I listened to most of this yesterday, and this is dated. It really has. And but what I pick up on this particular release is mainly a celebration of Quincy Jones and the people on it. That's what they're doing, is they're up in Quincy. Quincy raps on it, poorly. Ice-T and other folks bring their rap, and it's not their A game rap. It's their, this is my respect, my homage to Quincy. So it's not like I'm trying to spit hard. I'm just showing some love. Really, pardon me again, because I was outside. Really, Quincy Jones was the bomb, and he literally helped to shape the sound of modern music. He, as one man, has dipped his toe into music so deep that it has touched the entire landscape of modern music. It has, worldwide. Anybody else like Q? My sister Adrian shared another picture from the time that they got to meet Quincy at some kind of banquet. What an honor. What a privilege. So, we don't need ignorance, racism, sexism. We don't need it. All that nasty shit that Donald Trump represents. He's the poster child of the swamp that he said he was going to drain, because, everything he says is a fucking lie. So this is where I'm at today. Vote. Please don't vote for that orange garbage can piece of shit. Yes, I will call him. I love him as a human being, but man, he is bad news for the world. And that's something that he could never do. Say that he loves me, or even you. He don't care about nobody. He don't even care about himself. He's a sociopath. Man, I understand that stuff from years of work and years of study. You can make fun of me all you want, of my look, my teeth, whatever. But I have experience behind what I'm saying here. And Donald Trump represents the lowest of human character, the lowest. And you're going to come over here and say that's what you are? I have no respect for people like that. I have Agape love for all these lost souls, but no respect. Have a good day.